Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new unit in depth. I wanted to make a look to another of the characters in the Fall of Cadia book, and this time I wanted to look at Belisarius Cawl. He's Archimagus Dominus, and he's from the Cur Mechanicum. So it's costing 200 points, and he has weapon skill 5, ballistic skill 5, strength 5, toughness 6, 5 wounds, initiative 3, 3 attacks, leadership 10, and 2 plus armor save. So we see that from the profile he's very good, high toughness, very difficult to kill him with instant death special rule. Unless the weapon have instant death rule, you can is the only way to affect him. If not, he will. There is not a weapon that can double the toughness of this guy, of Belisarius. Of course, he's still affected by D weapons and weapons that can cause multiple wounds. War gear, he have the Arc Scourge. The Arc Scourge. Let's look here at the back. The Arc Scourge is a close combat weapon that have strength plus 1, AP 4, melee, highware, machine scourge, and mastercraft. So it's a weapon that is really very good against vehicles with the highware, and then the rule of machine scourge that you can reroll the highware effect. With toughness 5, with strength 5 plus 1, it goes to strength 6. They only have AP 4, so against marines and against terminators he is not going to be that strong. He also have the Mechandrite Hive. The Mechandrite Hive is doing 2d6 attacks with and then you do one single attack with the data spike. The 2d6 attacks have a strength 4, and the data spike have a strength of the user and is melee and highware. So another highware attack that is done at initiative 10 and are independent of the other attacks. Then he has the Scare Skull and Refractor Field. Refractor Field is giving him 5 plus invulnerable save, and the Scare Skull at the start of each of your turns, model with the Scare Skull can choose to identify a single mysterious objective anywhere on the battlefield. Not a bad option, but unless use it. Well, it's something that is only for if you play with mysterious objectives, to be fair. So, and really the equipment is not super outstanding in that case, but then he has also the Arcana Mechanicum, and this is really strong because it's a pistol. It's not a pistol, but it's a weapon that have range 12, strength 10, AP 1, assault D3, mastercraft, and melta. So it's really something that will destroy any vehicle. They can destroy any vehicle in the front. This together with the highway attacks, he makes the Belisarius Cawl very dangerous in the short range to any vehicle. So if there is any enemy vehicle very close to him, he will dismantle this vehicle pretty fast. He has the Canticles of the Archmagus, he has the Canticles of the Omniscier, he has Feel No Pain, he's independent character and very bulky. So the Feel No Pain together with the Toughness 6, together with the 2 plus armor save, is making him very resilient. So it's a guy that is very resilient and can be very strong against vehicles. It's not going to be that strong against infantry, unless it's infantry with armor 4 or worse. The Canticles of the Omniscier. The Canticles of the Omniscier, he normally can do 1 Canticle per turn, and is only affecting other units that have Canticles of the Omniscier. And the strength will depend on the on how many units with Canticles of the Omniscier that are on the board, they are on the table. So, and then he can choose which one to use return. So these are the canticles that we have. Incantation, oh sorry for that, of the Iron Soul. He can give a Stubborn, He can give stubborn and units must roll all failing morale, fear and pinning tests, or he can give fearless, depending how many units with the canticle of the omniscient are on the table. So it's a way to make the enemy it's a way that the unit is not impactful by morale. Cant of the Remor Celeste Fist. Reroll failed to hit rolls of 1 by making close combat attacks, reroll 1s and 2, and reroll on close combat. It's rolled Psalm. It gives stealth, is rolled, and stealth in the rolled, so this is quite straightforward. Benediction of Omniscience. Is reroll to hit rolls of 1 when making shoot attacks, reroll 1s and 2, and reroll when making shoot attacks. Invocation of the Machine Might is strength +1, +2, or +3, depending on the strength of the canticles. And Litany of the Electromancer. Enemy units suffer a single strength 4 AP slash hit for each model with the canticles of Omniscient special rule. Enemy units suffer a single strength 4 AP slash hit for each model with canticles of the Omniscient special rule in units that they are locked in combat with. Resolve at the initiative 10 step. And then the next one is doing 2 attacks, and the last one is doing 3 strength. Well, it's not attacks, hits. So really, this can be quite devastating if you're playing against enemies with low armor and low strength. If you're playing against enemies that have high armor and high strength, it's not going to be that impactful. And then on top we have the canticles of the Archmagos. Follow the same rules of the canticles of the Omniscient. I guess he can cast both canticles per turn, and this is mainly impacting vehicles. Is also impacting vehicles from the Astra Militarum. And what gives is harmony of the metallurgy. It will not die. It will not die. Make 2. It will not die rolls for affected units of only 1. And then at the end, it will not die rolling 3 times. So it really is a way to recover hull points from a unit, not to recover wounds, because it does not say that it goes only on vehicles. I think. Then the next one is Utterance Neutralization. It gives +1 ballistic skill, +2 ballistic skill, +3 ballistic skill, and War Hymnal of Fortitude. It gives +6 invulnerable save, 5 +, 4 +. So this guy is a close combat guy, but specialized on vehicles. So he's a vehicle killer, and can be at the same time a good support unit for your vehicles and for other units from the core mechanicum. And I forgot to say that at the start, Artificer self-repair mechanism. At the start of each turn, Belisarius recovers these 3 wounds lost early in the battle, what makes him extremely resilient at the end. Because or you kill him in 1 round, or he will heal back some of these wounds, and it's going to make your life quite difficult to kill him. So yeah, it's very resilient unit, very dangerous for enemy vehicles, and on top he's also boosting his own units. I think this is designed to play mainly with other cool mechanicum units on the board, but he also can work alone without the canticles of the Omniscient, but he can also work alone because he's quite strong, and he can be very dangerous for enemy vehicles. Of course, you maximize if you have other units with the canticle of the Omniscient on the board. And and I really like it. So it's a very strong Archimagos or Archimagos. I don't know, Archmagos, I have to say. Archmagus Dominus. So very strong, and I will say that the way to use him is try to go close to the enemy vehicles and start dismantling the enemy vehicles. Even an Imperial Knight can have to be careful in front of the Belisarius Cawl, because he will have a good amount of attacks that can damage Imperial Knight. And if the Imperial Knight is already damaged by other weapons, he can finish up very easily an enemy Imperial Knight, for example. Can destroy also Dreadnoughts, and remember he has toughness 6, so it's not that easy to kill with 5 wounds. It's going to make and if you don't kill him in one turn, then at the end of at the start of each of your turns, so at the start of his turn, he will recover the 3 wounds lost before. So yeah, I really like. I don't have the miniature, and I don't expect not to buy it unless they sell separately, because I'm not interested in buying the full Triumvirate at this moment. But if you play Mechanicum, Cool Mechanicum, I think is a great addition to your army. And that's all. So let me know what do you think about this guy. And as I say, it's another unit that do both roles at the same time. It's a supporting character, and at the same time can be very dangerous against enemy vehicles, and of course against enemy light infantry that they don't have good tools to deal with the toughness 6. And that's all for now. Leave the comment below, let me know what do you think. Give a like if you have liked this review, share with other people if you think they can benefit from this video. And as usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.